Welcome back to Berry Life, bringing you easy and delicious recipes from around the world. Today, we're making braised bean curd sticks with mushrooms. Soft, chewy Yuba soaked in a rich, umami-packed sauce that's unbelievably comforting. Whether you're a tofu lover or new to Yuba, this dish will have you hooked. Turn simple ingredients into something incredible. Let's get cooking. As always, we start by prepping it up. First, shiitake mushrooms. Here we remove the stems and cleaned up the caps. We're going to give them the star treatment, because even mushrooms deserve to be stars sometimes. This isn't just for looks. It'll also help them soak up all that delicious braising sauce later. To do this, you need a sharp knife, large or small, and a steady hand to avoid slicing through the mushroom. You can skip this step if you want to, but it looks really good in the final product. Be sure to save the trimmings. No need to waste them. Next, a couple of red potatoes. We'll peel and chop them into big hearty chunks. Later, these will get boiled until soft, adding a creamy texture to balance all that umami goodness. Think of them as the cozy sweater to this dish's bold flavors. Instead of red potatoes, you can use other waxy potatoes such as gold or purple. They're great for antioxidants and have anti-inflammatory properties, as well as improve gut health and heart health. Now for ginger. We're slicing these into rounds, hot pot style. They'll lend a lot of flavor and mellow out as they cook. We actually like to eat these pieces, but to each their own. Next, green onions. We're going to use both the white and the green parts, and we'll save some large pieces for garnish later, because, let's be honest, no dish is complete without that fresh pop of color. It's about eating with all of your senses. And now, the star of the show. Yuba sticks. If you've never worked with these before, they come in two styles: hydrated in a vacuum seal pack like this, or dehydrated, which need to be soaked in hot water for about 10 to 15 minutes before using. Yuba, also known as bean curd skin, forms when soy milk is heated and a delicate skin forms at the top. This skin is lifted off, rinsed, and then packaged either hydrated for immediate use or dehydrated for longer storage. That's it for the prep. Before we can make the dish, we're going to boil the potatoes. We'll start with cold water and a generous pinch of salt, because potatoes love seasoning, and you wouldn't want to eat unseasoned life choices, would you? Cold water helps them cook evenly, so they don't end up mushy on the outside and rock solid on the inside. We'll let those simmer away until fork tender, about 5 to 10 minutes. We'll take those out. Now we'll add the shiitake mushrooms and boil them for about 30 to 60 seconds, or until slightly softened. And then move on to the Yuba. Yuba sticks are like the dehydrated backpackers of the tofu world. They just need a little hydration to get back to their full potential. Since we're using the hydrated ones, we only need to soak them for about 30 to 60 seconds, until they turn soft and pliable. Not too long though, or they'll get too soft, and we want them to hold their shape in our braise. By the way, do you know why Yuba never gets into trouble? Because it always sticks to the rules. And now for some greens. Bok choy, or pak choy. Just a quick blanch for about 30 seconds. We're looking for bright, vibrant, yet still slightly crisp. Just another day at the spa. Hot tub in, and a cold rinse out. Now that everything's prepped, it's time to wok this way. Using a wok or a hybrid pan over a medium-low heat, we'll heat up some oil. First, in go the green onions. We'll let them sizzle for about 30 seconds. This wakes up their flavor and gets the oil infused with some serious aromatics. Next, ginger slices and minced garlic to form the Chinese trinity, bringing some serious clout. It's like the foundation of a great song. Everything else just builds on top. We'll give it another 30 to 60 seconds or until fragrant. Then it's time for our shiitake mushrooms. The caps go in first, along with the scraps. We're not wasting any of that umami goodness. We'll let them cook for about a minute, just to soften and soak up those flavors. And now for the muscle, Yuba and the potatoes. We'll get them in there and add some serious flavor, keeping it super simple. 2 tablespoons of light soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of dark soy sauce for that deep color, 2 teaspoons of brown sugar to bring the balance, along with half a teaspoon of salt, and a full cup of vegetable stock, or water if you don't have vegetable stock. Now we give everything a nice stir. Make sure every piece is coated in that rich, savory goodness. Then on goes the lid, and we'll bring it to a boil. This is where all the flavors really get to know each other. Once it's boiling, we'll remove the lid and give everything a stir. This is about the time you want to do a taste test. The kitchen smells amazing. I love the way it bubbles. It just makes the dish look so much more tempting, like you can't just wait to get a spoonful. And now it's time to thicken things up with a cornstarch slurry. We'll add the cornstarch with a flourish and stir to combine everything to avoid clumps. Just a little at a time. We'll start small and add more if needed. We want that sauce to be glossy and cling to everything, but not turn into cement. Yuba has been enjoyed in Chinese, Japanese, and Korean cuisine for centuries. It's high in protein, so this dish is not just delicious, it's packing some serious plant-based power. It's basically tofu's protein jack cousin, as it contains about 3 to 5 times as much protein as tofu. And if tofu had a dad, I bet he'd say, "Yuba better believe it." Speaking of believing, if you're loving this recipe so far, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check out berryberrylife.com. And hey, if you really want to impress your foodie friends, share this video with them. You'll be glad you did. Now we let it simmer until that sauce is beautifully thickened and sticking to every bite. This looks and smells amazing, you guys. But it's not done without that pop of color. Boom, a final garnish of green onion shoots for that fresh, vibrant finish. Ring the bell because dinner is served. Just look at that. Silky Yuba, umami loaded mushrooms, and hearty potatoes, coated in that thick glossy sauce, clinging to every bite. This dish screams comfort. This is what I call walk the couch cooking. If you love this recipe, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more easy flavor-packed dishes. Have you cooked with Yuba before? What's your favorite way to enjoy it? Drop a comment below. And spread the love by sharing this video with someone who needs a little umami boost in their life. For more delicious recipes like this, head over to berryberrylife.com, your go-to spot for easy plant-based recipes from around the world. And while you're here, don't forget to check out other tasty recipes on the channel. There's plenty more where this came from. There you have it, braised bean curd sticks with mushrooms, an umami-packed taste of Asia in the comfort of your own kitchen. Thank you for watching. Enjoy!